So yeah, we're back here again for the Scotland international save. We've just finished the World Cup. Spain have won it. We'll just take you through. So we managed to get ourselves into the second knockout phase, which then we beat France by 4 goals to 3. We then played the round of 16 and Germany dispatched us quite comfortably by 3 goals to 1. So quarter-final looked like this, where Holland beat Germany 3-2, Colombia won 3-2 against Belgium, Brazil beat Uruguay, and Spain comfortably taking care of Austria. Semi-final, Colombia beat Holland, Spain beat Brazil. Third place playoff was a penalty shootout win for Holland, and the final was Spain dispatching Colombia. Very, very comfortable. So that takes us to the end of the World Cup, and we've just got that's under 21s. We don't want the under 21s. We want the first team. So that was how our squad looked for the World Cup, and we done massively overachieved. If Scotland could do that in real life, that would be a joy, but it looks like we are not going to get through the group stages as it stands at the moment. But anyway, so messages wise, so Planet Football review, top assists, Ryan Christie, top goal scorer, Kylian Mbappe, highest average rating, Kylian Mbappe. Obviously, the Spanish are the winners. Biggest overachievers, Colombia. Biggest underachievers were France, as we put them out. Best match was apparently 1-1 with Uruguay and Cape Verde. Fair enough. So if we go to the attacking, top goal scorer Mbappe, as we've seen, and Ryan Christie with Che Adams was up there as well with 5 goals, so he wasn't far away. And Ryan Christie was top assists. So Scotland players retire from international football. Scotland's Barry Bannon has announced that he will retire. So 36, he's had 27 caps. He was not really in my reckoning, but he is retired. He made 27 appearances for the so he's cheers for your service, Barry. Scottish FA assess European League Division B performance. So the FA are aware that you have taken charge partway through the European League Division B and will reserve judgment on your performance until you've had a chance to prove yourself. Have we? We've not even kicked off yet, so how could it be halfway? We've got the Czechs, Greece, and Montenegro in our group. Take it this is kind of like the Nations League then. That must be the Nations League. So FIFA World Cup witness managerial departures. So England have decided Thomas Tuchel can go. Deschamps is away. Scaloni has left Argentina. Montella, Turkey, Iran, and Rabi from Morocco has also left their posts. News here. Robertson steps aside as Scotland captain. Following a good showing from his Scotland side at the FIFA World Cup, Andrew Robertson has decided he's held the captaincy for long enough that it's time for someone else to have a go. Robertson made his mind up in the dressing room after Scotland's final World Cup game, but decided to wait until after the tournament was over to go public with the news. Andrew Robertson has reassured his manager that he is not considering retirement from international football. All right. You just don't want to be the captain any longer, which is fair enough. Fair enough. So Robbo is no longer going to be the Scotland captain, so we'll have a new captain for the next squad. Diaz claims best player. So Luis Diaz has won the World Cup best player for his performances in the World Cup. Nico Williams and Ryan Gravenberch were the top 3. Mbappe Golden Boot winner. With Yamal and Diaz in there as well. Rookie Lamine Yamal wins the best young player? Simon has won the best goalkeeper for Colombia, I think. No, for Spain, sorry. And the dream team has been announced. So, Simon, Rodrigo, Pau, Cabal, Kimmich, Yamal, De Bruyne, Rios, Mbappe, Martinelli, and Luis Diaz. So, yep, that was just a wee quick update on that. We will jump ahead because if you go to the calendar here, we have not got a game until September the 27th, where we play the Czechs away from home, and then we've got a second game against Greece. In fact, sorry, we've got Montenegro on the 24th at home, then we've got the Czechs, then we play Greece, and then we play the Czechs again. So we've got 4 games over a 2-week spell in the International League Division B. So we'll come back for the 18th, where we'll pick our squad, and we'll see you there, and we'll give an update on what else is happening. Well, we made it to the 18th of the 9th, 2026, and it's time to pick the Scotland squad. So, squad for Scotland. We've got Ryan Gauld back in. He would have been in the squad, but he got an injury for the World Cup, so he's back in. Jordan Holsgrove is in, as you will see what he's in. I like him, actually. I think 27 years old, good age. He's been in European football quite a bit after leaving Reading. Technically good passing, long shots. So he can play central or he can play defensive. He can also play a wee bit further forward as well. So I actually quite like that pick. So yeah, this will be the squad. Craig Gordon, remove the position. So this will be the squad. We've got Adams, Conway, Hurst, Doak, McGinn, Gauld, Burke, McTominay, Lennon Miller, Billy Gilmore, Ryan Christie, Elliot Watt, Lewis Ferguson, John Holsgrove. Defensively, we've got Doig, Tierney, Hickey, Johnson, Welsh, Hyam, Porteous, Henry, McKenna, with Bain, Gunn, and Gordon. So we've got a few different people in there. Tactics-wise, this is kind of this formation that we used in the World Cup. So I don't know whether to go with it again or just tweak it slightly, but we'll see soon as we've got the first game against Montenegro at home coming very, very shortly, and we'll get in next to the tactics now that we've picked the squad. So let us review the team. So this is what we're talking about. This is what we kind of went with at the World Cup. In possession, I don't know if we're going to start with that or if we make a change again. I think we'll go with wingers. I think we will. We'll play a more conventional system, but we will go more attacking. So, right. So, goalkeeper wise, it's going to have to be Gunn. There's nobody better than him as it stands at the moment. Right back, we are going to put in Max Johnson, as we feel he has been playing quite well at his club. And we will play him as fullback but hold position. Left back, we will have Kieran Tierney, and he will be the one that gets further forward. Right centre back will be Hyam. And left centre back, we will play Scott McKenna, just for that bit of balance, even though, and he's a bit of balance, and I mean, technique-wise, he's not great. That's the only thing. Technical, he's not great. So there we go with Stevie Welsh. I'm going to go with Stephen Welsh, left central back. Then centre midfield is going to be pretty straightforward with Billy Gilmore and John McGinn, with Scott McTominay as your attacking midfield player, second striker. We will then have Gannon Doak on the right with, where is he? Can Goldie play on the left? Yeah, with Gold on the left. And through the middle, do we go with a wild card, Ollie Burke? No, I'm not kidding. We'll go with tried and tested Che Adams, who scored 5 goals at the World Cup. You cannot complain with that at all. So sub-wise, Christie will obviously be in. Lewis Ferguson will be in. Lennon Miller will be in. Josh Doig also in. So there we go. That is going to be our first team, our first squad picked to play against Montenegro in this European League Division B. I think it's the equivalent of the Nations League. Robbo is not, obviously, Andy Robertson is not in the squad because he's suspended. Or I still called him up because he'll still be due for the next one, but I don't know if that's a glitch in this system save, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, out of possession. Gannon Doak will go there, Gilmore will sit there, McGinn will go there, Reingold will be there, and it'll just be a simple 4-4-2. McTominay will play a pressing midfielder. John McGinn will also play a pressing midfielder. Billy Gilmore will just hold position. And Gannon Doak will just be a wide midfielder, and Reingold will also just be a wide midfielder. That is the team that we're going to go for. In and out of possession. So let's go for our match, our home match at Hampden Park against Montenegro. So Scotland side, pretty solid. John McGinn will take the captain's armband. Not fully confirmed it yet, but he was the number 2, so he'll take it for this game. And then we'll see what happens from next internationals going forward. And we're underway. Corner now, Reingold will take it. Flipped into the penalty box, headed out. Gannon Doak will pick it up. Gets to the byline. All the way across to Gold. Picks it up. Back to McGinn. To Billy Gilmore. Scotland are ahead after 11 minutes. Fantastic finish. Good start. Good goal. We've done well to get recycle the corner. Gannon Doak getting down the line, crossing it in. Gold taking his time, bit of composure. McGinn again spots Gilmore in a better position. Little deflection, I think. Doesn't matter. It's 1-0 Scotland here at Hampden Park. Max Johnson has the ball now. Gannon Doak again. Ball long over the top. Looking for McTominay, but nothing there. Jovetic. Montenegro has a ball forward. He looks offside. Kristovic. He looks offside. Yep, he was offside. I thought he was offside with the pass. He goes far too early. Nearly 41 minutes gone here. We've had a really good first half, but we've only got the one goal to show for it so far. As Hyam comes forward. John McGinn. Scott McTominay. Lovely clip ball through. Che Adams on the chest. Che Adams 2-0. More than what we've deserved in this match so far. Really played pretty well. Hyam coming forward. Gives it to McGinn. To McTominay, who sees Che Adams making that run. Lovely clip ball. Good first touch on the chest. And hard and low into the far corner. It's 2-0 here at Hampden Park. And there is half time here at Hampden Park. As you can see, total domination, 66% possession, 14 shots, 7 on target, an XG of 167. Going forward, we're playing some really good stuff. And we've not really been tested so far in the first half defensively, but we've played well, we've done all we needed to do. But Max Johnson having a decent game so far. So we'll be pleased and we will just continue on as we are there. As Che Adams gets us underway for the second half. And the goalkeeper throws the ball out to Jovetic. Good touch. Looking for some options. Given away to John McGinn. Adams. Ball to Doak. To McTominay. Back to Che Adams. Ball through. Back. Gannon Doak with a great first touch. Ben Gannon Doak. It's 3-0. 47 on the clock. It should be now game over. Playing some lovely stuff. McGinn to Adams. Out to Doak. Into McTominay. Back to Adams. Inside to Doak. Lovely football. Great first touch. Sets him up, Gannon Doak. That's a lovely wee finish. It's now Scotland 3, Montenegro 0. Well, we are now at the 61st minute. I think we'll make a couple of changes now. Lewis Ferguson will come in for John McGinn. We'll bring in Jack Henry for Stevie Welsh. Aaron Hickey will play in his preferred position at left back. And I think we'll maybe give... Where is he? Ollie Burke a game at right midfield for Gannon Doak. Well, in the 75th minute, and it's a corner for Montenegro. Into the penalty box it goes. Good header out by McTominay. Shot! And Hickey clears it off the line. Max Johnson has it now. Beats his man. Crosses it in. It should be easy. It's cleared away. Johnson will pick it up again though. Ollie Burke back to Johnson. Max Johnson delivers. Back post. Headed away. Gold will keep it in. Cosgrove. Gold. Across it goes to Ollie Burke! Well, there you go. He's not had the best of games in terms of actually controlling the ball, passing the ball, but he's on the score sheet and it's 4-0. Gold drills it across the box, and Ollie Burke with a nice composed finish. Scotland 4, Montenegro 0. And there it is, full time here at Hampden Park. And I must say, what a 90 minutes. Really happy with that performance. Some of the new boys coming in doing the job. Some of the old boys stepping up to the mark as well. But Gilmore, Adams, Gannon Doak, and then Ollie Burke in the 92nd minute. Montenegro showed a wee bit in the second half, but they were only going to do that. But what a performance from Scotland in this first European League Division B match against Montenegro. The other game in our group, Greece 0, the Czechs 1. So we're going to go pleased with that. That's a great performance. So we top after one game with 4 goals, with the Czechs winning by a goal to 0. Our next game is against Greece, or is it the Czechs? Yeah, it's the Czechs, and then Greece away from home. And then we've got the Czechs again at home on the following Saturday, the 4th. And then that is us until we play Montenegro away and then Greece at home in November. And Scotland's squad reacts positively to Montenegro result. The mood in the squad is improved following the team's 4-0 win in the Nations or the International League Group B game. So good stuff. So let's go for the next match against the Czechs. Match day number 2 against the Czechs after a fantastic 4-0 victory against Montenegro. So do we go with the same, or do we try something a wee bit different? Right, let's just try it. Go with Tierney. We'll go with Hickey at left back, and we'll go with Tierney at left centre back. Just to check and see, and we will just bring McTominay from a shadow striker into an attacking midfield player, and we'll just solidify the midfield a wee bit. We'll still go with Gold and Gannon Doak up top. Yep, that's what we'll go for this game against the Czechs away from home. I think we'd quite happily take a point here, but it'll just be interesting to see how we get on after that great game against Montenegro. If we can do the business or not. We're underway. Yeah, just 2 minutes in here. Czechs just taking the ball, controlling it. Switch of play. Good football. Ball to the box. Patrick Schick's in. Oh, what a save by Angus Gunn. Sulic with a chance there to give them the lead. I think we might just tweak it slightly and go with Gilmore in there. Back into central defensive midfield a wee bit. Corner now, 31 minutes gone. Billy Gilmore with the corner. Delivered into the penalty area, headed out. Gavin Doak will pick it back up again though. First time into the penalty area, John McGinn! Scotland have scored. There might be a VAR check here. I think he looked onside. And the goal is good, come on! We do take the lead, the corner comes in, it's cleared away. Gavin Doak, lovely ball back in. Yeah, McGinn's a good yard onside. Gets in front of the defender, and it's a fantastic header into the back of the net. Still a tight game as the ball switches across. Inside it goes to Hilzek. He has a shot, a goal! Good save again from Angus Gunn. And a couple of good saves in this game. And that will be half time here. It is the Czechs 0, Scotland 1, and as you can see, they've had most of the possession, 65%. But in terms of shots and shots on target, it's been pretty even. We've had 5 corners to their 3. So they've slightly been the better side, but we're a goal up, doing well. I'm going to go please because we're doing fine. Tominy's not having the best of games in there. Obviously he's better further forward. I think we maybe advanced playmaker instead of him there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're not giving up too much. Tierney's doing fine. I think he's not having the best of games. But we'll just keep it like that at the moment and start the second half. As Patrick Schick gets us underway for this second half here. Lozek again. Suchek. Good football by the Czechs. They've really upped the tempo. Sulic is in the penalty box. Hickey headers it away. Drilled back in! And Pavel Sulic has equalised here. And it was coming. Can't say it wasn't coming. I've upped the tempo a little bit. Hickey headers it away. It was drilled back in. Oh, it took a deflection past Gunn. I think we might need to change something here. We're struggling a wee bit. Grove's going to come on for McTominay. And we're going to go 2 in there, I think. Probably leave McTominay and bring Gold. Push McGinn out. McTominay will go higher. To second striker. Tierney will go back to left back and we'll bring in Scott McKenna. And yeah, just to show that up and see how we get on with that. That's no, why has that done that? That's the way it should be there. Just past the hour mark now. It is still Czech 1, Scotland 1. And the Czechs coming forward again here. And then it goes to Sin, he's in the penalty box. Back it goes into the goal. He just misses it. Good defending by Scott McKenna. Corner now. Allsgrove with the corner. Delivered into the penalty area. Keeper spills it. McKenna! It's Hyam! And Scotland are ahead again! Huge mistake by the goalkeeper. And then the two centre defenders combine in to give Scotland the lead. Good corner into the box. Keeper completely flaps. McKenna tucks the pass to Hyam, and Hyam, it's an open goal. You can't miss. It's 2-1 here. Brilliant. And just at that, I think we need something else. Another winger. Do we give? We'll go with Burke again. We'll give Burke a chance. As Gannon Dope looked absolutely gubbed out there. Minutes to go, and McTominay is struggling, so I'm just going to bring Ryan Christie on, and Christie will sit in that midfield area. In the channel midfield role. Well, we're into the 5 minutes of stoppage time here. The Czechs really pushing hard for an equaliser. And what a performance from Scotland. It's a 2-1 victory by the Scots. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Although they had more possession than us, they had 3 more shots and 9 on target. But the main thing is the result. And it was a 2-1 victory. Greece beat Montenegro as well by a 0-0. Hyam scoring his first Scotland goal. John McGinn getting another important goal for us away from home. All in all, a very, very good victory by the team. Pleased with that as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant performance from us. Well, you could say performance. I think we could all, certain players could play better, but we've got a result there. By 2-1. Greece win, 64th minute goal. So there we are in V. So after 2 games so far, 2 wins, 6 goals, 1 against. Looking very pretty in the first 2 games, with another tough game against Greece coming in a few days' time. Apparently we're fortunate to beat the Czechs, but we still beat them. Play of the match, Scott McKenna coming on and shoring up the defence late on and also getting an assist. So it's food for thought to bring him back in possibly for the game against Greece. So Hyam off the mark for Scotland. Dominic Hyam is today celebrating his first international goal, and what a time to score as well. It's only his 5th cap and he's got a goal. He'll be absolutely delighted with that, and so he should be. So it is now off to the match against Greece in 3 days' time. So everybody is more or less fit. We've got Scott McKenna, who is okay. He is past fit if we want to go with him. So I think we are going to start with him. We are going to go with Kieran Tierney at left back. Continue with Johnson in there. McGinn and McTominay. We'll maybe just go with McTominay here. He didn't play well at all in the first game. John McGinn. Oh, maybe I just sneak Gilmore and McGinn there. Just play defensively, and McGinn can go box to box. And Gilmore can just be a deep line playmaker and just hold it with Gold and Gannon Doak. And in possession, out of possession, we'll just nip into a back line like that. So that's what we're going to go with for this huge game against Greece. So the team lines are there. Good solid team, the Greeks. I'm going to play McGinn a wee bit deeper to start off and see how we get on, because we were kind of overrun by the Czechs in the first half. Come on, Scotland. And we're underway here. Into the penalty area. And across to Solis again. He's in. Plays the ball across. Good tackle again there by McKenna. It's cleared away. It's just constant pressure by the Greeks. Change something here. We'll undo that. Just bring McTominay back in. Just a wee bit deeper from. In fact, we'll leave McTominay up there. We'll just go a wee bit deeper elsewhere with everybody else at the moment. No, 21 on the clock. Greece have been by far the better team. They've made a number of chances. We've been lucky so far. Solis again getting the ball down the left. Driving into the penalty area. He's unchallenged here. And that is a terrible goal to lose. Pavlidis with the easiest of go tap-ins. Solis just keeps running and running and running into the penalty area. No challenge. And he just says, oh, there you go, Pav. Have a tap in. Solis again. The second goal here would be a right killer for us. Good skill. Solis again, he's getting to the byline again. Checks back this time. Back it goes, and then it is. It is 2-0. And it's no more than the Greeks deserve. They have been the better team. And it's 2-0. And that is half time here, and it is quite disappointing. I'm going to go angry, but really not turned up at all today. Scott McTominay has been very, very poor. So what we'll maybe do is we'll push. Adams has also been very, very poor. So we're going to bring on Hurst up there. Get him as a target forward. We're going to take McTominay off as well for Tommy Conway. And he will play a channel forward and get in there. And we'll bring Oliver Burke on for Gold. And we'll switch Gannon Doak and Burke. We can play there. Conway, we will just play with two up. McGinn will sit like that. And we'll see if that helps in the second half. Tierney is going to come off for Josh Doig. That's what we're going to do for the second half and see if we can get into this game. And Greece are now going to have it with Tsimikas. Down the line it goes. Solis again, giving Johnson a torrid time out there. Solis again. Johnson's getting turned inside out there. Good play. He's beaten his man again. He's into the penalty area. It's 3-0. Solis, the best player on the park. Right at the start of the second half. It's 3-0 to the Greeks. Doig now to Hurst. Gantok. Conway will bring it down. Gives it to Doak. Back post for Buck. Buck nods the ball back across. It's off the bar. Johnson gets it. Tries to cross it in, but it's away it goes for a goal kick. Iam wins the ball. Just launches it to nobody. Solis will come again. Tsimikas. Back to Solis. And there's a chance again here. Masouras. Top corner. And it's 4-0, but the flag did go up. And the goal is disallowed. And it stays at 3. Yeah, he's just went a bit too early there. I think we're going to have to batten down the hatches a wee bit here. I'll undo that one, and I think we're going to bring on Jack Henry for McKenna. Oh, McKenna, how can we know? Undo, undo, undo. Tommy Conway now has the ball, gives it to Jack Henry, to Billy Gilmore. Doig now. Henry. Doig clips the ball over, headed away. Henry again. To defeat him again. To Gilmore. To again, clips it over the top. Conway could bring here. Very tidy finish from Tommy Conway. It's 3-1. Good enough football between Gilmore and McGinn. Then Conway on the shoulder. Lovely clip ball. Good first touch. And it's a really tidy second into the back of the net. 3-1. But we've got 3 minutes of stoppage time left to play. We've had a much better second half. Well, since we went 3-0 down, We've played a lot better. But it's still going to be defeat as Burke gives it to Gilmore. Ball overlooking for Hurst. Can't get there. Long ball. Pavlidis is in. Chance. Pavlidis. 4. And that's a goal now. 4-0. Good timing of the run. Jack Henry playing him onside. Pavlidis. Good first touch, and the second touch, gun, no chance. 4-1. We've been pumped. Solis was the man. 10 out of 10, a goal and 2 assists for Solis, 2 goals for Pavlidis. But we just couldn't get a handle on him. And if you look at the stats of the match, we had 16 shots, 7 on target. Just conceded goals at the wrong time. It was us, after losing by 4 goals to 1. Greece go top. The Czechs and Montenegro draw 2 each, so 4 points for them. So after 3 games, we're joint top, still okay, but that was a bit of a humbling there from Greece. Well, we're back again now for the final game of the month. 6 points from 9 so far. We've got the Czechs at home, so we're going to go with how we did against Montenegro in the first game. Only difference is Hickey will come in at right fullback. Stephen Welsh will be back in as well. John McGinn was there, so Billy Gilmore will be midfield playmaker. John McGinn will be a channel midfielder. We want him to get wide. And Scott McTominay, who's not really played too well his last few games. But we're going to go with Oliver Burke on the right. In fact, no, we're not. We are not going to do that. We're not going to do that, but we are going to give Tommy Conway a game up top. So that's what we're going to do. This is how we're going to play here in this match. Tommy Conway's going to get a game up top today for the Czechs to see if we can finish this little stage of 4 games on a positive note. Come on, the Scots. So Hampden Park again, full house. Beat the Czechs 2-1 in their own backyard a week ago. Can we do it again here in the last international games of this little period? As Patrick Schick gets us underway here. Good tackle from Ryan Galto. Comes forward, gives the ball to McTominay. McTominay beats his man, gives the ball back out to Gauld. He gives the ball to him again. John McGinn! We've got McGinn, super John McGinn. And it's 1-0 to Scotland. What a counter-attack there. Gauld winning the ball just inside his own half. Gives it McTominay. Back composure, back to Gauld. Gauld, first time ball to him again. And the captain, great first touch. And slots it past the goalkeeper. 12 minutes gone, Scotland 1. Czech 0. Scott McTominay back out wide to Doak, to Hickey. Hickey, long ball forward. So maybe just trying to keep possession there. Ayam brings it down well. Gilmore's in the middle of the park. We ball to McGinn. McGinn turns over the top. Conway might be offside. He's in anyway. 2-0. Flag's up. The flag is up. I think he just went too early. No, it's given. Come on, it's 2-0. I thought he was offside. Gilmore him again. Oh, he's timed the run perfectly. Tommy Conway. Lovely ball over the top. Great touch on the chest. And it's another good slot underneath the goalkeeper. 43 on the clock now. Still 2-0 to Scotland. It's been a good first half so far. Don't want to give anything silly up coming into this late period of the first half, but the ball's out wide now. Special delivers into the bar. Patrick Schick's up just over the bar. That's 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added. And that is half time. Very good first half from Scotland. 2 well worked goals, 2 well taken goals. Goal to McGinn and then McGinn to Conway. Much better from us as a team unit. And the other game, Greece 0, Montenegro 1 is the other one. But as you can see, the Czechs have had more possession. They've had 5 shots, which 5 have been on target. They've had 10 with 1 on target, so they've been a bit more wasteful. But we're fine, we're 2 up, we'll take it. Go and encourage. And I think second half, what we might do is we might bring on Allsgrove for Gannon Doak. And just have the 2 of them just there. Defensively, so in possession. So if him as a central midfield player, Gilmore will go there. And I think we'll just go with that for the second half, just take the edge off a wee bit. Tierney now with the ball, 49 on the clock. Gives a good ball to McTominay. McTominay now has Gold on the ball. And Gold beats his man brilliantly, he's in the area, back to Gilmore. Back to Tierney again. Can he get a ball in? Just keeps it. Recycles it again. Gold outside of the boot cross. McGinn to the back post. Oh, was that over the line? Keeper did save it. Header from McGinn. Oh yeah, keeper just keeps it out. I think it's Gunn now with the goal kick. Out wide to Tierney. Tierney to Gilmore. Allsgrove, lovely ball, first time over to Conway now. Tommy Conway beats his man, he's driving into the penalty area. Oh, he just squashed it wide. Good football though. Right, we've got 70 on the clock now. I think we're just going to McTominay just pull back in. We'll bring on Lewis Ferguson for those purposes. Wide central midfielder. And I think that'll do us for now. Billy Gilmore now, 77 on the clock, still 2-0 to Scotland here at Hampden Park. Gilmore into the box, not the best of free kicks as Souček headers it away. Now the Czechs over the top looking for Patrick Schick, he's in the penalty area, big chance missed, and that is a let off. Ryan Christie on now for John McGinn, and we'll just chill again and bring Lennon Miller in for Billy Gilmore. So we've got 3 minutes of stoppage time. We are into the first of that, and it's still 2-0. Hyam to Hallsgrove. Ferguson to Stephen Welsh, back to Hyam. Lennon Miller. Lewis Ferguson, he's given the ball away. And not a very good area, and what a strike by Fabo Sulik. And you can't be doing that. No pressure at all, keeping the ball. And Lewis Ferguson gets caught. Oh, that's poor. But you're still going to smack that into the back of the net from about 25-30 yards. That's a stunning effort. And we've got 2 minutes of stoppage time to play here. It's 2-1 Scotland. And we'll take it, come on. We'll take the victory. Overall, I think we deserve it. 13 shots, 8 on target. Czechs are a bit more wasteful with 15 and 2 on target. Decent enough possession from them. But it's a 2-0 victory. 2-1 victory, I should say. And it's another victory. It's 3 victories out of 4 games in this first spate of internationals. Pleased again at the end of this first wee part of matches. 4 games in, we are top. Played 4, won 3, lost 1, and it was quite a damaging one to be fair. Scored 9, conceded 6. 9 points on the board. Greece are second, played 4, won 2, lost 2. Scored 5, conceded 3. And then the Czechs on 4, and Montenegro are also on 4. So we are well and truly on our way, up and running here in these first 4 games. And 7 teams apparently have secured a playoff spot. Kosovo and Andorra. Fair enough. Scotland fortunate, but it doesn't matter. Scrape victory. I don't think it was a scraping victory match, but okay. We still won. McGinn scoring 1 and assisting the other one. And that is the Scotland duty over and done with for this period. The next international games will be in the European League Division B in November. So we'll come back for that one, for those period of games, as we've played Montenegro, beat them at home, then we've played the Czechs home and away, and we've beaten them twice home and away. So we've got Greece at home to play, and then Montenegro away to play in the next round of fixtures in November. So we will be back for the away game to Montenegro and the last game. So we'll be back in November to pick the squad on the 6th of November, followed by the Montenegro match and then the Greece match. But been a successful Scotland camp here. First 4 games, very well done. 4 wins. 4 wins. 3 wins out of 4 games. So it's been quite a good run. 4-0 Montenegro, 2-1 the Czechs, we lost 4-1 to Greece, and then a 2-1 victory against the Czechs again. So we've got Montenegro and Greece coming back up. So we'll see you in the next episode for the Scotland squad pick, and then those last 2 games. So as always, thanks for joining us. Come on, the Tartan Army.